Have you ever struggled with sudden anxiety and restlessness, but couldn't figure out whether it was a panic attack or an anxiety disorder? Do you think anxiety and panic attacks are the same? If yes, you're not alone. Many people confuse the two, but in reality, they are completely different. Symptoms, causes, and effects, everything. If you often feel anxious, experience a racing heartbeat without any apparent reason, or suddenly feel an overwhelming fear, it could be anxiety or a panic attack, but they are not the same. Today, we will differentiate between anxiety disorder and panic attacks so that you can recognize them correctly and adopt the right ways to manage them. So make sure to watch this video till the end, because your mental health is the most important thing. Let's understand the difference between anxiety disorder and panic attack. Anxiety is a mental health condition in which a person experiences excessive worry and fear. Anxiety disorder refers to a prolonged state of stress and tension that gradually increases and is usually triggered by a specific stressful event. In this condition, a person may experience constant worry, irritability, sleep disturbances, muscle tension, restlessness, and difficulty concentrating. Every year, approximately 19.1% of adults in the U.S. experience some form of anxiety disorder. Globally, anxiety is considered the most common mental health disorder, affecting women more than men. In the U.S., 40 million adults face this condition annually, accounting for 18.1% of the total population. A panic attack is a sudden episode of intense fear, where a person feels as if something terrible is about to happen, even when there is no real threat. It can occur without any clear reason. During a panic attack, a person may experience rapid heartbeat, difficulty breathing, extreme anxiety, body trembling, excessive sweating, chest pain, and fear of death. 4.7% of adults in the U.S. experience panic disorder at some point in their lives. 2.3% of adolescents in the U.S. suffer from panic disorder, with a higher prevalence among women than men. If panic attacks occur frequently, they may develop into panic disorder. However, with proper treatment, therapy, and awareness, it can be effectively managed. Now that you have understood the difference between anxiety and panic, let's explore the key differences in more detail so you can recognize them even more clearly. 1. Anxiety can start due to a specific situation or a stressful event, where a person experiences fear or worry in advance. It gradually increases and can persist for a long time. On the other hand, the intensity of a panic attack is several times greater than that of anxiety. A panic attack can occur suddenly without any clear cause or warning. This means that in anxiety, a person experiences worry beforehand, whereas a panic attack occurs abruptly. 2. During a panic attack, the physical symptoms are much more intense, such as a rapid heartbeat, shortness of breath, trembling, and chest pain. Whereas anxiety also has physical symptoms, but they are usually milder and persist for a longer period, such as headaches, fatigue, or muscle tension. This means that both conditions involve physical symptoms, but in a panic attack, they are more severe and sudden. 3. A panic attack typically lasts from a few minutes to half an hour, with symptoms appearing suddenly and gradually subsiding. Whereas anxiety can persist for weeks, months, or even years, significantly affecting a person's daily life over a long period. 4. People suffering from panic attacks tend to avoid situations that might trigger another episode, such as crowded places or enclosed spaces, due to the fear of experiencing another attack. On the other hand, individuals with anxiety try to avoid situations they perceive as dangerous, such as public speaking or visiting a new place. This means that people with panic attacks avoid any situation that may lead to another episode, while those with anxiety avoid situations that make them feel uncomfortable. 5. In a panic attack, the most terrifying aspect is not the physical symptoms, but the overwhelming mental distress. It feels as if everything has suddenly turned strange, almost like being in a dream, a phenomenon known as derealization. Some people also experience depersonalization, where they feel as if they are observing themselves from the outside, as if their body is no longer under their control. During this phase, it may seem like they are losing control, intensifying their fear and panic. On the other hand, in anxiety, This sensation is not as intense but tends to persist for a longer duration. People suffering from anxiety often find themselves stuck in repetitive cycles of worry, making their minds feel constantly overloaded and restless. Unlike panic attacks, anxiety does not completely detach a person from reality, but the continuous worry and uneasiness can be mentally exhausting over time. Now, you must have understood that anxiety disorder and panic attack are not the same. Their identification, symptoms, and effects are different. Anxiety is a long-term worry that occurs due to a specific stressful situation. Panic attack happens suddenly and without any warning, causing extreme fear and distress. The most important thing: do not ignore the symptoms of anxiety and panic. If it is happening frequently and affecting your life, consulting a doctor is very important. With the right treatment and therapy, it can be completely controlled. If you found this video informative and helpful, hit the like button, share your thoughts in the comments, and don't forget to subscribe. In the next video, we will discuss another important mental health topic. Till then, take care of your mental health and keep moving forward with a positive mindset.